put a layer right here in the middle of this empty spot, you see, all the way around. And I like to mix it up with some of these tri-beads. So we're going to make a pattern of those and our regular beads. You don't need these tri-beads. You don't need to do this layer. You can totally fit here if you want. Unless you want to pimp it out like me, then you can. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna string through one of the white beads, that is the middle bead, one we've been stringing through the past 2 steps. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is kind of a long pattern. The tri-beads I have a lot of colors in it, and I like to make this really rainbowy-ish. Okay, so basically it doesn't matter what pattern you use in the middle, it just matters that you have the correct number of beads, the correct number of tri-beads and stuff in the middle, or else it's gonna look weird because it'll, won't fit right. So you're gonna need, the pattern should consist of, let's see, should consist on 5 tri-beads and then 1 regular bead in the middle, and then 5 more tri-beads, and then that's the pattern that's going to be between this. So what I'm doing is putting 1 yellow tri-bead, blue tri-bead, light blue tri-bead, pink bead, light pink tri-bead, and then I'm going to put 1 regular bead, and the regular bead I'm using is the light pink, the glow-in-the-dark pink. And so it looks like that right now. Okay? And then you're going to kind of mirror the pattern like we've been doing. So I'm going to put a light pink tri-bead, regular pink tri-bead, light blue tri-bead, blue tri-bead, and then a yellow bead. So that's what it looks like, okay? It should look like that, the pattern. And then you're going to string through the white bead on the other side. Pull it through, and then that's what it should look like inside, okay? And then we're going to repeat our pattern. Yellow, dark blue, light blue, pink, light pink, and then we're going to put on another regular bead, okay? Then we're going to go back to the tri-beads, light pink, dark pink, light blue, blue, yellow. Okay, so we got the pattern on again. Then we're going to string through the next white bead. So it should look like that right now, okay? And then you're just going to repeat the last step. This layer, you're just going to keep repeating pretty much what we're doing all the way around, okay? Make sure there are a total of 11 beads. Remember, 10 tri-beads, 1 regular bead, because if not, it's going to look kind of weird because it's off, the measuring is off. And I measured this before, so I know what fits and what doesn't, because I tried it out the first time I made that kind of, the boxy cuff. Okay, so when you're done putting on the pattern, near to the end, just, you know, do what you always do, pull tightly to make sure it's tight, that layer is tight, not all loose, and then tie it off. Okay, and then go around and push in that layer because it might be sticking out weird. Just push it in, fit it nice, make it fit nicely into your candy. Yep, and that's what it should look like on the inside. And I think this is a pretty cool candy, but if you're feeling really ambitious, you can follow me and do the next step, which is just filling in these empty spots. Okay, yeah, I know. Remember, the other part was just the basic, but this is just pretty much pimping out your candy to like its full extent. Okay, what we're gonna do is fill out the empty spaces, like right here. Like they're like, you could put your fingers right here. See how you can't put your finger right here, but you can't right here because it has stuff sticking out of it. So in between the spaces that are like pretty much empty, you're gonna pretty much do one every other. Okay, so we're above the X, right? We're gonna string through one of these white beads, whichever side you're coming from. I'm going from the right, so I'm gonna string through this side. So we put a string through the white bead, then we're gonna put a little pattern. My pattern is gonna be pink, light pink, pink. Okay, so we have a pink, a light pink, and a pink. Then we're going to string through the next white bead right there. Okay, we're going to pull, and that's what it's starting to look like right there. Okay, so we have it sticking out of that one white bead, and now you see how it's not above the X, there's not an X right here. Well, we're going to string through those two blue beads, and we're going to also string through those two blue beads. So string through those two blue beads right in here. Okay, so it's sticking out of those two blue beads. Then we're going to put through the next white bead that comes after the two blue beads. Remember, we're working on the first layer, pretty much the first layer we created. And then see how we're above the X and we have the string sticking out through the white bead on this side? Well, then we're gonna start adding on more candy. We're gonna start adding on more beads, so we're gonna do the pattern again. Dark pink, light pink, dark pink. Okay, and we're going to string through the white bead. Remember, we're not going through the two blue beads. These are going to go on top of them. So we're stringing through the next white bead. I know it's kind of hard. Okay, so there you are. And we have the string sticking out of the white bead, and remember, we're not above the X. So we're going to string through those two blue beads right here as well. Okay. So we're pretty much making that those three beads are going to go like every other one pretty much. So we're going to so see how it's coming through the two blue beads now. We're going to string through the white one. Do the pattern again, pink, light pink, pink. Okay, string through the white bead on right here on that layer. Remember there's no X right there, so we're going to string through those 2 blue beads as well. Okay, so string through the 2 blue beads because we're skipping that layer. Okay, string through the white bead, and pretty much just keep repeating those steps. Remember, skip every other one, you know, string through all the blue beads on every other one, put the pink beads on the layer, other one. So yep, just keep doing that. Keep repeating those steps until you've gone all the way around. Okay, so we're tying it off now because we have completed that layer, right? We went all the way around, strung through the blue beads on one, every other one, and then on the other one. It's just really confusing the way I'm talking. 3D Kandi is kind of confusing to explain. But yeah, it should look like that. See, we have the pattern right here, then we skipped one, and strung through here, had the pattern right here, skipped this one, strung through the pattern right here, and strung through right here, pattern, strung through, pattern. Okay, we're pretty much going to repeat that exact same thing but on the other side. Okay, we're just flipping it, repeating the exact same few steps, and we're going to finish this side. Okay.